future I propose for Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn, we are leaving. We have already missed 5, if not 6 trains. Miss any more might expose us to comment on the platform.
Everything is quite ready for the christening.
The christening, sir? Is that not somewhat premature?
Both these men have expressed desire for immediate baptism.
At their age? The idea is grotesque and irreligious. Algernon, I forbid you to be baptized.
Am I to understand that there will be no baptisms this afternoon?
Dr. Chasuble, as things are now, I don't think a baptism would be of any use to either of us.
I am grieved to hear such sentiments from you, Mr. Worthy. They savor of the heretical views of the Anabaptists. However, as your current mood seems to be one most secular, I'll return to the church at once. Indeed, for the past hour and a half, Miss Prism has been waiting for me in the vestry.
Prism? Did I hear you mention a prism?
Yes, Lady Bracknell. I am on my way to join her.
Pray, allow me to detain you for a moment. This may prove to be of vital importance to Lord Bracknell and myself.
She's the very picture of respectability.
So what position does she hold in your household, Mr. Worthing?
Miss Prism is the esteemed governess and valued companion of Cecily Cardew.
In spite of what I hear of her, I must speak to her. Pray, let her be sent for.
She approaches. She is an eye.
I was told you expected me in the vestry, dear Canon. I've been waiting there for an hour and 3/4.
Prism! Prism, come here! Prism, where is that baby? 28 years ago, you left Lord Bracknell's house, number 104 Upper Grosvenor Street, in charge of a perambulator containing a baby of the male sex. You never returned. A few weeks later, through the elaborate investigations of the Metropolitan Police, the perambulator was discovered at midnight in a remote corner of Bayswater. But the baby was not there. Instead, it contained a manuscript for a 3-volume novel of unusually revolting sentimentality. Prism, where is that baby?
Lady Bracknell, I am ashamed that I do not know. I only wish I did. The plain facts of the case are these. On the morning of the day that you mentioned, the day that is forever branded in my memory, I prepared as usual to take the baby out on its perambulator. I had also with me a somewhat old but capacious handbag, in which I had intended to place a work of fiction which I had written during my few unoccupied hours. During a moment of mental abstraction, for which I can never forgive myself, I placed the manuscript in the bassinet and the baby in the handbag.
Miss Prism, where is the handbag that contained the infant?
Do not ask me, Mr. Worthing.
This is a matter of no small importance to me. I insist on knowing where you deposited the handbag.
I left it in your cloakroom, one of the large railway stations in London.
What railway station?
Victoria, the Brighton line.
I must retire to my room for a moment. Gwendolyn, wait here for me.
If you are not too long, I will wait here for you all my life.
What do you think this means, Lady Bracknell?
I dare not even suspect Dr. Chasuble. I need hardly tell you that in families of high position, strange coincidences are not supposed to occur. They are hardly the thing.
Uncle Jack seems strangely agitated.
Cecily, your guardian has a very emotional nature.
The suspense is terrible. I hope it will last.
Miss Prism, is this the handbag that contained the infant?
It seems to be mine. Yes, here's the injury received during the upsetting McGower Street omnibus in younger and happier days. And here is the stain on the lining caused by the explosion of the temperance beverage. The event occurred at Leamington. And here on the book are my initials. I'd forgotten that in an extravagant mood I'd had them placed there. The bag is undoubtedly mine. I'm so happy to have it so unexpectedly restored to me. It has been a great inconvenience being without it all these years.
Miss Prism, more is restored to you than the handbag. I was the baby you placed in.
You?
Yes, Mother.
That's right. I am married.
I do not deny that is a serious blow. But who has the right to cast a stone against one who has suffered? Cannot an act of folly without an act cannot act of repentance without an act of folly. Mother, I forgive you.
Mr. Worthing, there's some error. There is the lady who can tell you who you really are.
Lady Bracknell, I hate to seem inquisitive, But will you kindly inform me on who I am?
I regret to say the news I have to tell you will not altogether please you. You are the son of my poor sister, Mrs. Moncrief, and consequently, Algernon's elder brother.
Algernon's elder brother? Dr. Chapel, Algernon, my unfortunate brother. Miss Grizzle, my unfortunate brother. Gwendolyn, my unfortunate brother. Cecily, how could you ever doubt that I ever had a brother? Algernon, you've never acted to me like a brother all your life.
Well, not till today, I admit, although I have been out of practice.
My own one. But what are you? Now that you've become someone else, what is your Christian name?
Oh, I quite forgot about that matter. I suppose your opinion on the subject of my name is irrevocable.
I never change, except in my affections.
Oh, what a noble nature you have, Gwendolyn.
Lady Bracknell, will you kindly inform me what my father's name was?
I cannot at the present moment recall your father's Christian name, though I'm sure he had one. The general was eccentric, I admit, but that was due to marriage and the Indian climate and indigestion and other things of that kind.
Yes, but do you remember his name?
No, I cannot at the present moment recall.
Algernon, do you remember our father's name?
My dear fellow, we were never even on speaking terms. He died before I was more than 1 year old.
His name would appear in the army lists of the period, I suppose.
The general was essentially a man of peace, except in his domestic life. But I'm sure his name would appear there.
Well, the army lists of the last 40 years are here. They should have been a record of my most constant study. Moncrief. First names? Ernest John.
Yes, I remember now I had a distinct reason for disliking the name.
Ernest, William Ernest! I knew from the start you could have no other name.
Gwendolyn, it's very bad for a man to find out that after all these years, he's been speaking nothing but the truth. Can you forgive me?
I can, but I fear you are sure to change.
Frederick and I.
Showing signs of triviality.
On the contrary, Aunt Augusta, I now realize for the first time in my life the vital importance of being earnest.